So I have realized that when it comes to business and brand growth, and what makes people buy from a brand and become loyal customers, it's not always about the quality of the product or the service, but more about how those people feel about the brand. You see, emotional connection is very, 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 very important when it comes to your brand and your business growing and retaining your customers over a long period of time. How do you build a brand that people love? You hug them. That's right. To build a brand that people love, you need to hug. H-U-G. What does that mean? Watch this video.
Audio Jungle.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Itimi and I make brand marketing and inspirational videos every single week. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Now let's get right to the video. If you want to build a brand that people love, you have to hug them. But no, hug doesn't literally mean hug them. Hug, H-U-G, stands for human, unique, and genuine. That's right. If you want people to love your brand, if you want to emotionally connect with your target audience, if you want to get people to buy your service, use your product, use your service, and then stay there and become brand advocates, you need to be human, you need to be unique, and you need to be genuine. Let me explain these things in details. What does human mean? Human, it just means to actually be human. You need to be relatable. It doesn't matter what sector, what industry you are, what your idea is. People need to connect to your brand, to your story on a very human and relatable level. You need to show people behind the scenes. They need to know that your brand has emotions, that cares, that thinks about customers as much as you want customers to think and feel about you. So how can you make your brand more human? Doing things like showing behind the scenes, actually doing question and answer, letting people see you, being present at events, just anything that shows the people behind your brand or that shows you and that tells your story in a more relatable way. You can even use influencers or partners that those people can relate to. The most important thing is letting people know that it's not just robots that's running their business or their company, but they're actually human beings that are relatable, that think, act, and feel just like your customers actually do. So be human, be relatable. The second thing is to be unique. There's so many brands out there. There's literally nothing new under the sun, but you can stand out. But the only way you can stand out is if you're doing something unique. It doesn't matter what industry you are and how many competitors you have. You need to find your unique selling point. You need to find that one thing or those things that completely distinguish you or differentiate you from other people in your industry or the other brands in your industry. Find your unique selling point and then leverage on it, hammer on it as often as you can. So people can say, okay, you know what, these two people might be doing the same thing, but I'm going for Peace as against Sandra because Peace is this and Sandra is not that thing. So you need to be as unique as possible. Find your unique selling point and then tell it. And lastly, you need to be genuine. Genuine is just really about being authentic. And this really ties into your brand story. What story do you want to sell? What perception are you trying to create? Where does it originate from? Tell that story, own that story, and infuse that story into every single thing that you do. When you do that repeatedly over time, people begin to understand, love your brand story over time, and they're able to associate with it for every single thing that you do. So be human, be as relatable as possible, show behind the scenes, show your face, connect to people in a human, relatable level. Be unique, find your unique selling point, leverage on it, and sell it. And be authentic, be genuine. What's your brand story? Know your brand story, own your brand story, and infuse your brand story into every single thing that you do. When you hug people, they'll love you. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you learned something, please let me know in the comment section below. Do you have questions? Please let me know. Don't leave this channel without subscribing. Thank you. Peace out.